It's like you've seen all of this before.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was surprising in this movie. We've been through this already. And then the preview is like sometimes in a movie just don't make a preview. Fuck it. Like make your preview 2 seconds. Don't we don't need the whole plot. Leave some mystery there. Just show the wife, like look at her from a distance and just be like, that's it, bam.
Right.
Out of bounds. But
Yeah.
when you be like, wife, look at her distance, then they have a whole interaction. Then the wife threatening her, like, I'm going to get what I want. There's only one thing she can give her. She's the wife. It'd be different if it was like, this is the new wife, and the old wife steps in the picture and says, I'm going to get what I want. Then you like, what the fuck does she want?
Right.
But it's like, she's the current wife.
Yeah. That's my only gripe. It's just knowing that it was about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Too early. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to, like, ignorance is bliss kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like, all right, like I don't know exactly what's going to happen with him and this girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
It's like you almost prefer that angle. You prefer you prefer to watch a movie and be like, oh shit, like, oh, that was crazy. But this one is like when you like you said, once you know what's going on, now we just gotta get there.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Right. Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you, and we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off.
what up? We here. Black on Black Prime with another Tubi original.
Mm-hmm.
Out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is one of those movies. If you watch the preview, you've watched the movie.
What was the last one we did that was like that? That was what was that?
Surprise.
Surprise. Yeah, it was just like, damn, like you kind of know, like, and it's not. It's like y'all just got to do a better job with editing because I get y'all want to show twists and stuff like that. Like in the trailer, y'all want to kind of give like that. You know, y'all literally didn't have to show that paperwork in the trailer. that I could have did without that. And I was like, it still looked interesting. Like I was like, oh, okay, I want to see what's up.
It's funny. I didn't see no paperwork.
You didn't see those it was almost like DNA results or whatever, but it made you think of a baby was involved. So I was like, okay, a baby, they can't have a baby. The wife is okay with him sleeping with another woman. Okay, surrogate. That's first thing popping in my mind or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I start thinking about all the movies that I saw like that. And I'm just like, that's what it's going to be about. That's the twist.
So that's how you caught it. How I caught it was, I'm watching the preview. I see the basketball dude. The girl likes him. The wife is mad, but it's what the wife says that let me know, like, oh, she wants her to have their baby, because
Right.
she was like, she's pointing the gun. She said, I'm not going to stop till I get what I want. Or something like that. Like, you're going to give me what I want. It's something in the effect of that. I was like, oh, they're gonna try to force her to have their baby.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Like I didn't know exactly how they were going to finish it off. I just kind of knew it was going to have something to do with them wanting her to have a baby, and that kind of kills the whole plot of him liking this woman for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that kind of bugged me because I'm just like, okay, he's flirting with this girl. He's like this basketball star. She's all happy and shit, and you know, even though she was dumb as a box of rocks,
dumb as fuck.
The facts were, it's like, all right, I know that this is not a real like relationship, or he's trying to like really get to know her. You know how like that
Mhm.
one movie we watched is like we didn't know dude was a woman beater. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's like you don't get that right
Yeah.
away. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But this
Yeah.
is like I know that she's just there to have their baby. That's what the
Yeah.
movie's about. I didn't want to know that. And
Yeah. You talk about the wrong guy. The wrong guy did catch us off guard.
yeah.
We didn't expect that whole twist. With this one, it was very typical. The woman is very, very naive, like naive to the extreme.
Mhm.
And it's like to the point where it's like unnecessarily naive. And then the wife's interactions it's like you've seen all of this before.
Mhm.
Nothing was surprising in this movie. We've been through this already. And in the preview, it's like sometimes in a movie, just don't make a preview. Fuck it. Like make your preview 2 seconds. Don't. We don't need the whole plot. Leave some mystery there. Just show the wife, like look at her from a distance and just be like, that's it, bam,
Right.
out of bounds. But
Yeah.
when you be like, wife, look at her distance, then they have a whole interaction. Then the wife threatening her, like, I'm going to get what I want. There's only one thing she can give her. She's the wife. It'd be different if it was like, this is the new wife, and the old wife steps in the picture and says, I'm going to get what I want. Then you like, what the fuck does she want?
Right.
But it's like, she's the current wife.
Yeah. That's my only gripe. It's just knowing that it was about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Too early. You know what I mean? I kind of wanted to like ignorance is bliss kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, like I don't know exactly what's going to happen with him and this girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's like you almost prefer that angle. You prefer to watch a movie and be like, oh shit, like, oh, that was crazy. But this one is like when you like you said, once you know what's going on, now we just got to get there. Now we got to deal with all these stupid ass dates, and he keep trying to force drinks on her. It's
Right.
like it's a crazy man ran up on him like, where's my daughter? My daughter's missing. Just like these are red flags to normal people, but she's so dumb. She just like, that was strange. Like,
Nigga, ain't no
no.
way. Man, fame as a bitch. People do that all the time. Like, no, this nigga look like he's a regular dude asking you about a missing person, my nigga.
Yeah, they don't
I'm
do that
out.
all the time.
I'm out, Rico. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, be real. Like, she just first you try to play her hard to get like for 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Before you know it,
It didn't last.
they going out, you know what I mean? She at the party, you know what I mean, tonguing this nigga down in the hallway.
Mm.
You know what I mean? She already gave the nigga her address. Like, it was just like a lot going on. Like, you would think, like, the way it was started, that she was like kind of one of the smart ones, but they might as well just use her friend.
She's literally, is she a lawyer or an investigator?
I got lawyer from it because she was like,
She's a lawyer.
I'm on this case. But it could
She's
be
a lawyer that don't read documents. It's literally the dumbest shit in the world. Me and my wife, we watching it. As soon as she signed, I said, there she goes. She's signing away the baby.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, you just look, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's like, I need you to sign this NDA. And I get, you know, I think all celebrities do that now, and they should, you know, let people sign NDAs. But he's just like, yeah, as soon as I sign my deal, everything gonna be good. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, he's on TV with his wife. Like, they're supposed to be in a divorce.
But even with that, she said, I need time to think about it. She's a lawyer. She reads documents for a living. She took this document home and still didn't read it. She just signed it.
Yeah.
She still didn't read it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't want to give this movie, like, I don't want to down talk the movie because of it's being predictable, because most movies are a little bit predictable if you think about it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not really, maybe if I'm not a fan of, or if I don't know none of the actors, I'm going to think of something like, oh man, like it was too predictable or whatever. But if like Denzel Washington was in this movie, would I care? Like, I've seen movies where it's just like, it was predictable, but it had my favorite actor in it. You know what I mean?
Hey, and I'll still, but my reaction is still the same. Bullshit is bullshit. Like it's like I don't, and it's no disrespect to nobody, but bullshit is bullshit, man. Like predictable. I just hate it. I hate it because I feel like it fails. I know they worked hard to make this movie. I know that shit took budgets. I know that took time.
It didn't have to be predictable. It was the trailer. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like you did all that hard work just to put the movie in the trailer.
Yeah.
It literally makes no sense. It's like it makes no sense. Why do that? That's not going to sell your movie more. It's more so like if we didn't have no movie, if this wasn't the last minute, we need a movie to watch, we wouldn't have watched this shit. I text you and you had the same response. I was like, okay, yeah, we can watch it, but they're trying to force her to have a baby. You was like, that's exactly what I got.
Yeah, that shit quick. I was like, I got the same thing. I just wanted to. I always want to give something like the benefit of the doubt when it comes to a twist. I'm just like, every movie don't have to have one, but like when it comes to thrillers, I feel like thriller and twist go hand in hand.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's got to be something there that I wasn't looking for.
mm-hmm.
Now maybe
it has to catch you.
Maybe the twist is that they've been killing chicks. You know what I mean? Like that was their thing.
That was
like,
the thing. That was it.
Yeah, it's like we've been killing girls that aren't, or they don't go through with it. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, it just, and then her friend, like she's, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just really don't know.
Yeah, it was funny because it's like this happens in movies, but I'm just like, man, like don't give the ending away in a way to where maybe everybody ain't gonna catch it. But when he said he couldn't swim, I was like, this nigga's gonna drown. Like someone's gonna have a nigga gonna drown. Like I just, like stop saying stuff like that to make me think about. All right, they're always by a pool. Looks like this nigga's always in the pool or something. I was like, something's gonna happen to where she's gonna push this nigga in the water. And man, as soon as they get to the pool at the end, and this girl's got a gun on her, and she hit her in the head with a rock. I don't know how that happened, but and
I didn't see that.
Or you didn't see the part where the wife points a gun at her and she's just like, for some, I don't know why the gun didn't go off this time, but like she hit her in the head with a rock while she had the gun in her hand.
Let me keep it gangster with you. Okay. It's late. I had to watch The Changeling. So what happened was I looked at the time. It had just hit like, I want to say like 11 o'clock. I looked at the time left on the movie. It was like 30 minutes left. I was like, I don't have time. I know where this is going to end, so let's just get there. So I just skipped ahead. I saw him have her chained up, and he's whispering in her ear because she's like, what if I can't get pregnant? He was like, you don't want to do that. Then I skipped ahead again. And then she's pushing. That's when she like tackled him into the pool. Yeah. And then I guess her friend was on the side recording everything.
No,
it was recording because she was just like,
it was like a news report. It was like a news reporter.
Oh, a news reporter got in there, paparazzi.
Yeah, I mean, he was recording the whole thing. Like, as soon as they got outside, he was recording, which is kind of messed up if you think about it. This nigga's outside. This lady got a gun on her, and she could die right now. You got it on tape. You ain't trying to call for help or nothing. Like the reason why police got there so quick is because their best friend called.
Sweeps week, man. Sweeps week.
Because her friend put it together. Her friend was watching TV one day, with the news, and news came on that this guy, the basketball player, I think his last name was Davis. I think David Carson. The Carsons, are known for this whole situation, this whole scandal or whatever. So it's like, you think maybe it could be, like she's looking for her. She don't know where her homegirl's at, but she put it together really quick that her girl is over there with Carson, even though her girl
she was texting her instead of calling her.
Right, even though her homegirl didn't tell her anything about her being with Carson.
It was assumed.
She assumed it, and she went over there. At one point, the security guard, tried to help her out. He got shot in the chest. But what's?
Oh, wait a minute. Back it up.
Mm-hmm.
You said the security guard tried to help her and got shot?
Right. So the security guard that was in the beginning, the white guy named Bruno, he, broke into the bedroom and cut her out of the what do they call those things?
The strap. I know what you're talking about.
The straps. And he was like, I didn't sign up to work for this family knowing that they're going to kill women or whatever. So he already known like stuff like this goes on. And I kind of knew he knew something because they kept showing his face at different angles, and they had that like
he always had the mysterious like.
Yeah, like you can tell that like I don't like what's going on right now.
But the thing is, he's the one that presented the signed paper.
Right. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. I think it's just his conscience just kicked in or something like that, because he even, and I don't even know if this is possible. You let me know. If you get fingerprints off of a glass or DNA, whatever you want to, like, can you tell if a person can get pregnant or not?
The fuck?
So that I think that's what they were trying to say about her being like good, right? Like because she was like, well, you don't even know if I can't get pregnant or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so they figure out how to get to know how to get these girls pregnant by seeing if they're like able to do it by getting their DNA. That's what part I didn't get. Cause I know they got that. They showed a flashback of the Bruno guy grabbing the glass that she was drinking in the limo or in the car. You know what I mean? So he was getting her DNA. I don't know if the DNA, he was trying to figure out if she was, just clean. You know what I mean? Like, because it wasn't no blood sample. It was just her holding the glass. Like, what can you get from that? What can you get from that? Other than like information, you know what I mean? Like this person's fingerprints could tell,
get a background check.
Background check or whatever. But I thought that they were saying like, oh, well, we got our fingerprints. We know that you're good to go as far as pregnancy. And I don't know if
maybe it was just like a background check, like with the sperm donors, they'd be like, what type of person are they? Like,
right.
Maybe it's one of those because it wouldn't make with him telling her when she was like, what if I can't get pregnant? And him saying like, you don't want to do that. It's like he didn't know if she could or couldn't when she asked that.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just a background check to see what type of person she was. Like she's a perfect candidate.
Yeah,
for a minute, I thought her best friend set her up for this.
Yeah, that could have been another twist that they could have went with.
That would have been a good twist.
Yeah, that would have been. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to talk to I can talk to ladies and gentlemen. If you were in a situation that seems, a little sketchy, you don't know what's going on, but you're being betrayed, and somebody offers you a glass of orange juice, and they insist you drink it.
Guzzle it and die with your stupid ass.
What the fuck wrong with you, man? No, I don't want anything to drink. Y'all on some sketchy shit? I'm out.
Hey, he was heavy on the offering of the drinks the whole movie.
Well, let's get to this part. Like, you want this lady to have your baby, you just put poison in her body. Well, that doesn't even make sense.
There's no logic to that.
I put some drugs in this bitch.
But it was like when they first went out on the date, he's like, here, drink some. She's like, I gotta go to work. I got a basketball practice. Like, nigga, what that got to do? I gotta go to work. Give a fuck about you. And he looked like he trashed. Like, this nigga did not look like a basketball star.
That one basketball scene had me rolling there because it was like they went to the game or whatever, and it was like the double dribble simulation of, like, how they used to dunk the ball or whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't show the person dunking. But that was just funny. I was just like, some things I was like, you could keep out. You know what I mean? That's just one of them things that, we know he's a basketball player.
Yeah, just leave it at that. He's a basketball player.
Yeah. So as far as the story goes, it's just, guy wants to him and his wife want to get pregnant because they had their baby. I guess they got to the point to where they were going to have the baby. Maybe the baby was like, she was what do they call it, stillborn.
Oh no, I thought the kid was here and it died.
That's right. Well, isn't that a stillbirth? Like when you have to actually have a baby and it dies?
Stillborn, it's the same thing. Yeah,
okay.
I guess. But the way they said it, I thought it was like the baby was here and then the baby died. Well, I didn't get the baby story because, like I said, I jumped ahead.
Right. I think they had got to the point to where the baby was coming, and it's like, it died on, like, while she was giving birth. You know what I mean? And that did something to them or whatever, to where they decided, we're gonna do the whole surrogate thing. And she said something really funny too, and I was just like, I mean, that makes a lot of, like, you're a millionaire, you can get anybody to have your. Now you could put an ad out,
like, and somebody's gonna do it.
Me and my wife want to have a baby, but you decide, you know what? I'm start killing bitches on this shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start getting girls drunk at parties or whatever.
There was no logic to his answer. When she said you're a millionaire, why don't you just do it? He was like, I already tried that. Like, so you think this is it's the same results?
You didn't try hard enough, nigga. What about adoption, stupid? Fuck wrong with y'all, man? Just get another baby, bro. Like, it's not worth, like, this nigga, apparently they killed like 3 people.
Right.
So They went through all of that to get this woman to have their baby. Now, I do have a flip question. And I know your answer, but at the same time, I'll ask you anyway.
Mm.
A woman celebrity, somebody you're attracted to.
Mm.
You find out after you dealing with her for a little while, her and her husband want you to be, sperm donor.
Fuck no.
But just like he said, like I'll take care, I'll take care of you. You ain't gotta worry about nothing no more. You just gotta give me this baby.
Nah. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
You know why?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it right, and then when he turned like 5 years old, I'll just like jump the fence of the mansion and be like, "I'm your real daddy."
Fuck up everything.
Yeah, I love my kids too much. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, now I was thinking about. I was just like, okay, celebrity that I like. She's just like, look, I want you to be my donor or whatever. And she got a husband and everything. She want me to shoot the club up or whatever for her to have a baby. But she's like, but we want, like we'll take care of you though. Like you're good for life. I'm be like, maybe in my 20s.
Are we talking about being single and doing this?
That's what I said. Like maybe a long time ago, I'd have been like, I'd have jumped at it, but now I'd have been like, that just sounds weird. I'm good.
I'd have been. I'd have been if I was in my 20s, and it was like a celebrity. So say like Tyra Banks back then, she was just like, yeah, me and my husband, whatever. Like you said, I would drink hella Mountain Dew so my sperm count drop, and just enjoy the sex, and just keep trying. You know what I mean?
Get a vasectomy and just be out there knocking
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know what's wrong. I guess we got to keep going. I keep. It's you. Go get yourself checked.
Yeah, no, I was just laughing at that. I was just like, man, I wonder, like, I bet a bunch of niggas would have jumped at that opportunity. Like, shit, hell yeah, I have your baby.
Niggas will do that, yeah. But
yeah.
I'm not one of them niggas.
Yeah, but yeah, this movie was it was a little predictable. The production, well, we're gonna get to that in the rating, but
yeah, everything looked cool.
Yeah,
even the lines weren't bad. Mm-hmm. It's literally the story, and I think, this is what's fucked up, because I think it's only the story because of the preview. I think the story's only a problem because we saw that preview.
That's literally it. I have a problem with the story.
Right, the story wasn't bad. It's literally that. It's literally being irritated because that's like if you wake up in the middle of the night, a good ass movie, and you saw the ending. And now it's like, I gotta wait till this movie come on again so I can watch it from the beginning. But you already know the ending. You already know fucking Jamie Foxx burned the house down and got his wife back in Django. You already know that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I never seen this before, so now I gotta watch it from the beginning knowing the ending. So it's kind of like you're irritated already because it's like, damn, just get there.
Gotta watch how you cut the trailers for a fact. Because it does remind me of, like, I used to watch I used to watch The Voice back in the day, the singing show or whatever, but I used to only really watch the blind auditions on YouTube because I just thought they was dope or whatever. It's funny because I used to only watch the black ones, no disrespect. I used to get mad because after a while, after a couple of seasons, they say who won in the thumbnail. Not who won
on YouTube.
Not who won the whole thing, but who picked who. Like, so it's like, right. I'm watching because I want to know which teacher that y'all pick, which vocal coach y'all pick. If you put it in a thumbnail, what's the point of me watching that shit?
But no, that's so I would say that's a different situation because YouTube is already recorded. They ain't gonna drop those clips unless the episode's already out. So they kind of feel like you're watching these clips because you watched the episode, you want to watch it again.
I'll watch YouTube. You know what? That's probably a business thing that they did. It was like, y'all niggas ain't gonna just be watching the YouTube clips. So we gonna fuck it up for y'all. Because nigga, I only watched it on YouTube. So that was maybe that was just a me thing. Like, I was just upset the fact that I knew who picked who at the end of the day. And I'm just like, all right, like, well, it takes away the surprise.
Yeah. But I think that I feel like that's different. I just feel like that's different because I feel like when they drop clips on YouTube, you're supposed to have already watched the episode.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's like us putting in the title of our episodes, like, you know how I just put like something random, like something like goofy or whatever. Like, I say the ending in the title.
But that's different because we're not live on TV and then coming here and doing the YouTube.
Yeah. But it's just like, you want to watch, I guess you want to watch what you're like, what I'm going to click on right? I don't want to watch something that I already kind of know what,
Mhm.
you know, this is the main thing that y'all talked about. Maybe it don't work like that for a podcast, but certain things is like I just don't want to know before I watch. You know, I like to be surprised because I mean, you know, most stuff is predictable and just like you kind of want to that element of surprise sometimes.
Yeah, but that's I feel what you're saying, but I just think in that situation, if The Voice was a YouTube show, then they wouldn't do that.
No, that makes sense that you said that now. And I started thinking about I was like, I guess business wise, that makes sense. They want you to watch it on TV. But I was just watching it on YouTube. That was it. I got irritated. I was like, I'm not watching this shit no more. I stopped watching it. I was like, why would I want to watch it? And I already know.
So I think if we didn't see that preview, my reaction and attitude for this movie wouldn't be the same. I think I would have appreciated it more.
Yeah, it was still a cool watch. You know, definitely comparing it to a lot of the lower budget movies that I've seen in my life. You know, this one was a really good quality, and the story was good. I just knew what it was at first.
Yeah, because of that preview, man. So we can get to these ratings.
Let's do it. You can go ahead first.
I gotta bring up the rating list, man. I keep forgetting since you changed the fucking game.
I ain't changing nothing.
You did, man. First we wasn't doing it like this. First we were just doing it in our order, but now I gotta go make sure it's in the correct order for the fucking list. Where's that? Okay. I give it a right, and a right.
Yeah. I give this movie a right. Right. Right.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's funny because it might be all off. I'm still gonna do
it. Yeah. I can't. It's funny. Just when we started this, I had intentions on just ripping this movie apart, but I literally see, after talking about it, I literally see it's not
the film.
It's not the film itself. It's just that preview. It's like it's like I was walking in the theater and niggas was walking out. I was like, hey, yeah, man, you know they kidnapped the girl at the end, try to make her have a baby. Now I got to go watch the whole movie after this nigga didn't tell me what's going to happen.
I heard a story of a nigga getting faded over that shit. Like, honestly.
I believe it.
That nigga said something. I think it was like it's not somebody I know. I heard about it like on maybe a Twitter thread or something like that. Like somebody had said the ending of like I think it was Infinity War, one of the Marvel movies. Like it was like Iron Man died and he got faded.
I believe it. Niggas don't play with that. Niggas do not play with that.
So like nigga, what? Like yeah, I feel like just cut the trailers a little bit different, for if I'm giving any advice, they probably like, nigga, I don't need your advice, but whatever, it's my opinion. I'm just giving it to you.
I mean, they do need the advice because we're the fans who are watching the shit.
Yeah, just like, I would have rather the trailer look like more of him and that girl dating, and then like maybe, the Bruno guy going in there and cutting the ropes off her hand, you know what I mean? Like little flashes of that. Flashes of somebody falling in the water, flashes of the wife pulling a gun, flashes of, her friend, like, oh my God, like, this might be her or whatever. Like just little small stuff that
something like that
doesn't tell the story quite, you know what I mean? It just gives you get a gist of what it's going to be about.
You just don't want nothing detailed. That paperwork, I didn't see it, but by how you described it, it's like it's right there in your face. The wife saying like, "I'm not leaving till I get what I want." It's like it's right there in your face. You're putting you're destroying your own movie. I don't know so maybe the director and writer didn't edit the preview, but if they didn't, they should get at whoever made that preview. I'll be pissed off.
Now, instead of using the audio of the wife saying, you know, I need to get what I want from you or whatever, they could have used that clip that they had when they were having lunch, because that was a fire quote. And it's not even a quote. Like, it was just fire that she was just like, yes, I'm going to go over here while you fuck our man or something like that. Like, that would have been wild. That was just like,
Right,
you know,
that'd have been crazy. But then while she, like you said, use that audio, but show her pointing the gun.
yeah.
That would have been dope. But it's like you gave away too much, man. You just gave away too much.
Yeah, because this story could have been like, if you would have did like that, the story could have been like a polygamy thing. Like, it was like, oh man, like, you know, it could have been just went wrong.
It went wrong. And we need to know why. We want to know why she pointing that gun.
Right, exactly. Versus, oh, it's about babies.
Yeah.
And it's like, y'all called it out of bounds because the nigga played basketball.
And it's crazy because it's like the prediction was they're trying to kidnap her to have their baby. The movie starts off, opening scene, lady chained up in front of a baby's crib. I'm like, this is it. Like, this is, if you didn't know before, then now you know for sure.
Yeah. But that's all I got to say about that right there, man. You know, good film. Check it out on Tubi.
Don't watch the preview. Well, I mean, we can't suggest if you watch this.
I'll watch this. Man, we just did the same thing the preview did.
Exact same thing. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, talk to us. We talk back. We're everywhere. If you there, hey man, BT got some. Did you see that movie with BT with Lil Murder? It's coming out next week. Lil Murder and D-Ray Davis. It's called Woke or Wake.
You look cool.
The preview look cool.
Okay, comedy?
Nah, it's a series.
Oh shit. Well, hey, I'm with it.
Anyways, yeah, drop y'all suggestions, man. The writing track is over, so maybe we're about to start getting some new shit. So drop y'all suggestions. Let us know what y'all think we should be tuned into. Either way it goes, we out.
Right.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.